Aloha, beloved Jay here for another read for all of you soulmates out there, divine counterparts, sacred unions. We're doing the Zodiac signs, air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So we're going to get into the energies of you and your person. My name is Beloved Jay. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what's going on with you. If you're returning to my channel, as always, thank you for your love and support. I'm truly grateful. Energies can flip-flop. I may be saying your person and you may be resonating with it, and vice versa. Take what resonates, leave what does not. If I say he or she, I'm simply talking about masculine and feminine energies. Time is fluid. When this message reaches you is when it's meant for you. We're going to get into the energies of that person that you're thinking about, whoever it was you were thinking about when you saw the title of this reading. Or if you weren't thinking about anybody specific, that person that you think about whenever I start talking about the energies. Normally there's specifically somebody on your mind when you're already coming to these readings, and that's who this is about. But it could also pick up other people's energies. So this is where, oh, way off. What's going on here? No. Sorry guys, I'm still trying to like manage this whole thing. You'd think I'd have it figured out by now, but not necessarily, right? See, I want you guys to be able to see the cards better too. So I don't want it to be like so far that you can't see the cards. All right, so we have hummingbird, gazelle, vulture, tarantula, buffalo, and earthworm, and turtle at the bottom of the deck. So we have a air, earth, and fire on the table. It's quite interesting because there's double air over here and double earth over here. So maybe you could be dealing with an air sign. Your person can be an air sign and you can be an earth sign, and you guys both have like fire in your chart somewhere. Or you could both be like Pitta dosha. Or it could be the other way around. You could have like a Vata dosha over here, earth dosha over here, and then fire signs somewhere in their chart. And then we do have water over here. So there is an emotional connection in this between the two of you. This person to me seems very balanced over here. I'm just very much picking up the circle of life on this side over here. This one seems very much like desert-like. Where I feel like Arizona, New Mexico vibes. This is more like Africa, otherworldly vibes. I don't know why I'm even picking that up, okay? Very hot desert, whereas this is very airy and mystical. Give me a second. I gotta open the door for my cat. Okay. So I feel like this situation is moving quite slowly for you air signs, Gemini, Libras, and Aquariuses out there, or maybe you guys are dealing with an air sign. I feel like this is a situation that's moving quite slowly in the emotional department. Because, I mean, let's be frank, we're dealing with somebody who's very air, very intellectual, and somebody who's very earthy, who's just... I feel like this person's very laid back. Very kapha, laid back vibes. And this person over here, very vata and very otherworldly. Like, this is somebody who is constantly moving. You know, this hummingbird is constantly buzzing about, moving about, very in and out, fleeting energy. But the vulture is like, you know, watching very patiently. And the gazelle is very graceful, There's something about grace, the way that you move with grace, very patiently, watching, waiting. Whereas I feel like this person might be a little bit more stubborn in their energy and a little bit more fiery, like like their tempers can flare quite quickly, even though they're very grounded. Yeah. Okay, let's get into some tarot. So I want to know what's going on in the connection for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's going on in this connection for Geminis, Libras, and Aquariuses? You see that? You could be dealing with a fire sign. Quite interesting. If you haven't already, go check out the collective, the general collective, because all of these cards, actually all of them, came up in the read. This one was at the bottom of the deck. Oh, you see, this one just wanted to come out. The Prince of Wands. And you know what was happening was there was an impasse, there was conflict, or like a pause in the connection because someone was retreating, someone was seemed to be ignoring, but was just very overwhelmed with their feelings. So creating an imbalance in the connection. And look at this. Okay, I'm sorry. I feel like I have nowhere to put anything. Let's put that there. So we have the Hierophant, Justice. The justice that you will receive is this contract coming into fulfillment, fulfilling your contract as soulmates, twin flames. Okay, whatever that means for you. You know, for some of you it's marriage, for some of you it's just partnership. But look at that, the Empress, male or female. This is the divine feminine. Ooh, and here's communication. Communication, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. Sorry, guys. I fucked up there. Yeah, let's just say that. Anyways, that's going to be kind of annoying to have to fix that, but whatever. So I do see communication here. Look at this. The world, destiny, growth, expansion. Some cycles are closing out, and I feel like it's a cycle of this person being in and out of your life, or you being in and out of their life. Someone's having a deep awakening that they want to have this deeper, committed relationship. Maybe they had other options. This was them closing out their options. This is them judging themselves, regretting the fact that they maybe put you through this situation of feeling like an option, right? I feel like this is the communication that they're going to bring forward, is some kind of communication about how they recognize that this love for you is eternal, and they regret choosing these other options, or having had other options, or making you feel like an option, because they really do see you as the end all be all, as the one, male or female. They see you as the divine counterpart. So if you're the divine masculine, they see you as the divine feminine. If you're the divine feminine, then they see you as the divine masculine. And this is just energetically, right? Male or female, doesn't matter. Don't get fixated on that. But I do see somebody someone is going to come charging towards you because they want to be victorious in love. This is somebody who has seen these new paths. They've had these new ideas. They've had these, they see these passionate new ideas and adventures, and they feel this eternal love for you. They see this going the distance, and this person has a lot of passion for you. Your person over here has a lot of passion for you. I do feel at some point they put a stop to it with this Two of Pentacles, or it gets blocked somehow. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and clarify that. Let's find out what this blockage is. The Two of Arrows. What's the blockage? What's this impasse here? I feel like it could be potentially somebody from their past maybe holding them back. You know, this person wants a fresh start, but something potentially, or someone could be holding on to them, not wanting to let them go. One of these other options, their old options, not wanting to let them go. Wow, look at that. The Fool. I feel like this person regrets keeping their emotions hidden from you. They regret not revealing their feelings, or having taken so long to reveal their feelings. But this person is definitely somebody who's ready to take the risk, ready to take the leap of faith, to have this heart-to-heart conversation, to tell you how they truly feel. It has taken them quite some time on this journey, because, you know, the King of Cups is quite stoic. If you go watch the collective, you'll see that this person has so much desire and such deep feelings, but doesn't know how to express them. This is why they retreat. This is why they block. This is why they potentially ignore. And, you know, for some of you, it could be because, you know, they maybe have another option that's clinging to them. Not everybody is going to resonate with that. And if you don't know that that's the case, then don't, you know, get in your head about that being it. That's only for those of you who are already feeling that. There's a choice here. To awaken or not to awaken. The Sun at the center is partnership. This is Cupid and Psyche. They, you know, they surmount all of the obstacles in love, and they end up in the alchemical marriage, the happily ever after. This is available to you and your person. We have the marriage card here, the soul contract, the Hierophant. So I see Leo, I see Libra, I see Taurus, I see heavy Taurus. This is like double Taurus here, but this is also Venus. Maybe a Venus in Taurus, Venus in Libra, Sun in Libra, Sun in Taurus, Sun in Leo, Sun in Aries. This could be, someone could have a moon in Aries. I want to know more about what this choice is. What's this decision? So there's an imbalance here, and there's going to be, oh, look at that. Page of materials and 10 of materials. This is somebody choosing to offer. This is somebody choosing to communicate an offer of stability, okay? This is somebody who wants partnership, a solid foundation, long-term commitment, possibly even family, children. This is the communication. I feel like, is this person going to bring you roses? You know, to communicate this offer and maybe bring you a rose or a bouquet of roses. There's something about community here too. Maybe about you guys building a community together. This is part of the decision that's being made. This is what they're awakening to. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Surprise. I've awoken to this. Look at that. I've awakened to this love that I feel for you. I have this vision of us starting a family, a partnership, a legacy, a community together. Surprise. All right. We're going to get into the energies of your person now. I just wanted to catch that vibe, and we'll go into it again. So tell me more about this person, their energy, where they're at, how they feel about you. Let's find out what they're feeling about you. Look at that. Page of Wands. They want to communicate. This is them. This is double time, okay? This is somebody who's very passionate about you, has a deep desire for you, sees a future together with you. But look at that. There's regret here. Why? What's the regret about? Why are they regretting? What are they regretting? What happened here? They regret not offering their cup. They regret not committing to you. They regret not being loyal to you. Tell me more about this regret. Tell me more about how this person feels towards my air signs. Look, there you are, or you're dealing with another air sign. This is heavy, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but the Knight of Swords is a very Aquarius card. We have the Queen of Swords. It could be Libra. It could be Gemini. It could be Aquarius. This could be you. This could be your person. I feel like this could be you and your person. Maybe you guys are both air signs. One's a little older. One's a little younger. This person, the younger one, the younger energy, could be potentially the same energy, the same person with air and water in their chart, younger than you, ready to rush towards you to communicate that they want to have a more committed, solid connection. This is about them having a conversation with you, that heart-to-heart conversation here of the Two of Swords. And so what is this person thinking? What are they gonna communicate to my air signs here? What is their person going to communicate to my air signs over here? I think this person wants to clean up the mess that they made, okay? Yes, this is the truth. You're about to receive confirmation. You're about to receive the truth of confirmation of this person feeling like they can't let you go. They are ready to resurrect this connection. The divine has shown them something. This is spirit with the with the Fool card, this is spirit guiding them towards you. Actually, with both of these cards, even with the Awakening, this is spirit guiding this person, awakening this person, showing them something to the point where they have to come and communicate this to you. You could be dealing with an earth sign. We saw that over here. Or maybe you're the earth sign and they're ready to bring you this offer. They could be hung up on business. They could be hung up on work. They could be an entrepreneur type, having their own, being their own boss, being their own sole proprietor. You know, this is somebody who's self-sufficient. This is somebody who has money, who has the job, that the career, they can financially sustain themselves. This is somebody who I feel is maybe, I feel like this is somebody who's hung up on their career life. And so maybe that's what's holding them back. Maybe there's a halt on their career at the moment. And so maybe they're not feeling fully in king mode. I just picked that up for some. But this person definitely wants to communicate that they feel a deep connection with you. This is somebody who's judging themselves and their behavior towards you, and they want to talk about it. They want to tell you why they behaved in the ways that they did. And I feel like this is about them telling you that, you know, something along the lines of the reason why they pulled back being attached to this financial situation or being hung up in a financial situation or something like that. Okay. Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This could be potentially somebody who you did have some kind of relation with. It doesn't have to be an ex-partner, an ex-lover, or even, you know, somebody that you had a commitment to. It could literally just be anybody from your past, okay? It could even be just a past life love, somebody you feel instantly connected to because you guys have had past life. I mean, we see that with the Sun and with the Judgment, okay? And actually with the Hierophant as well. Definitely heavy marriage vibes here, okay? Anything else Spirit wants? Look at that. The Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. This is a decision. A decision has been made to, and still at the bottom of the deck, the Six of Cups. A decision has been made to have some kind of commitment, some kind of partnership, some kind of stable foundation. I mean, happily ever after. We have, didn't I see? Oh yeah. When I clarified with this deck, did we not see the 10? Okay, I'm being told to keep them out. So I clarified the Two of Pentacles, and we got the Page of Materials and the Ten of Materials. This person's longing to have this with you. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So not just like the solid foundation, the partnership, the legacy, the career, the family, the home. Like, it's not just the physical, it's also emotional as well. This is like wanting the happily ever after. Like I said, this person may want children with you with the Page of Materials, and now this card here with the baby. This could be the choice that, you know, they've made this choice. That's quite beautiful. All right. Tell me, is there anything we need to know about the Sun? Overcoming obstacles, balance is restored with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. All right. So we have Libra again, Cancer on the table. So tell me more about look at that, the fucking Sun card. I can't even. The Sun and the Magician. You are manifesting your happiness. You and your person, this is a manifestation of true happiness, okay? You guys are both manifesting this abundant partnership. This is fated. With the Justice and the Chariot coming out together, this is fated. You are manifesting your happiness, and it is a fated connection, something that is truly written in the stars. All right, we're going to get into your energies over here. Tell me more about the Justice. What was this injustice? What was this injustice? What is the injustice? What happened here? What was the injustice here? You wanted commitment. You kept waiting for this union. You kept on waiting for this change. I feel like with the, oh yeah, there was some toxic behavior, some, you know, this is player, playette energy, whatever you want to call it, somebody in and out, you know, using the power of seduction, using the power of sex to manipulate. And I feel like that's what's changing. That's what's closing out. Somebody doesn't want to be in those energies anymore. You know, like when you find the one, yeah, look at this. All of these literally, I mean, you got the Justice here. We got the Justice at the center. You have the Justice here. That's 3 times. 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Somebody is about to communicate to you something that is going to bring justice. Like this is fated. This is karma returning, okay? This is, and maybe it's, whether this person created the injustice or not, maybe they did, maybe it was somebody else. The universe is bringing you a situation where you will feel justified regardless, okay? So if you're like, I don't want no one from the past that that caused an injustice, like that person can stay in the past, then the universe is bringing you someone new who you will feel justified by them. Like, you know what I mean? You're going to be like, okay, this is the reason why it didn't work with the last one, because this is my person. For others of you, this could potentially be a past person if that's who you want, you know, this past situation being resurrected. If you don't want a past person, then that's not what you're going to get. You're going to get the new one. Either way, you will be justified. This, some kind of super passionate, quick conversation. This person is going to come in very swiftly and quickly because you are like, I mean, with these 2 cards out, the Empress and the Queen of Wands, you have everything this person has ever wanted in a partner. Okay? They see you as the one. You are the prize. You are the only option. And they hate that they made you feel like an option. You're the only... Look at that. They cannot let you go. You're the only one for them, but they made you feel like an option. And I feel like this person feels really badly about it. And I think that this is what they're about to come and communicate to you. Did you see how these just fell out? The Empress, double time. And the Chariot again. Victory is yours, my Empress, whether you're male or female. This victory is coming for you. You will be victorious. The wheel spins in your favor. Justice is going to be restored. This is karma. Like I said, whether it is someone from your past or not, those past bullshit cycles are closing. Like anything that was causing an injustice, that cycle's being closed out. You are about to receive what you deserve, which is a divine union. This is spirit guiding in this divine union. Someone that is, you're going to feel like you hit the jackpot with, this happily ever after. An Ace of Pentacles, a new seed is planted, a new beginning. Look at this. It was at the bottom of the deck. I saw it. So definitely air signs are showing up heavy here. You could either be dealing with an air sign or they have it somewhere in their chart. But here's the Queen and the King of Swords. This is conversations happening, okay? You guys are about to have a conversation. And look, the King of Wands came out. You guys are like matching each other, okay? You guys feel each other deeply, spiritually. You guys are very attracted to each other. You guys, like, sexually, there is a lot of sexual tension. You guys connect logically, intellectually. You guys have a lot of great conversations together. I feel like this is about having a heart-to-heart conversation about where this relationship is going to go. And it's going towards commitment. It's going towards marriage. It's going towards that happily ever after. This is, I mean, I think this is two of you feeling on the same page, ready to get rid of any other options. I feel like there are no other options. And if there were other options, they are slowly falling off. All right, let's get into the energies. Let's find out just a little bit more information about what's going to come in the outcome. I mean, we do see communication here. Communication is coming. There's an opportunity for you to be in a committed relationship. There could be a proposal coming, a proposal for a partnership, a commitment. Tell me more about this no. All right. Tell me more about this no. What is the no here? No what? No what? Are you not feeling hopeful? There's no hope? You feel like there's no hope? Tell me more about this no. No regrets. No regrets. Okay, this is about remaining hopeful. There's a passionate new beginning here. Stop telling yourself that it can't happen because you are regretting your behavior. Stop telling yourself that you've done everything that you can. Have you? No, I don't think you have. I think putting your energy towards manifesting this new beginning and taking action. Look at this. There's nothing but positive cards here. Stop second guessing yourself. Stop doubting yourself. Stop telling yourself that no, I can't do it because I'm too tired and I regret my behavior and this person would never take me back. Like, stop self-loathing. There's like a sense of self-loathing. Someone needs to let that go. Okay. No action is an action. So if you're choosing not to act, that's an action. You have a soulmate here. Compatibility, companionship, your best life partner, forgive. For yourself from the past, this is about bringing your heart and mind together. I feel like this is going to happen over the summer. This soulmate will come back. They will want to have a heart-to-heart conversation. You're going to have the opportunity to forgive this person if you want to. You don't have to forgive anybody that you don't want to, okay? For some of you, this person could come back just to ask for your forgiveness, and you can forgive them and let them go, and then the new person comes in. This is going to happen in the summer. See the sunny side of this situation. I feel like some of you could be dealing with an unawakened twin, somebody who's stuck in 3D ego, unaware. This is not your soulmate. Okay? And if you feel like, yes, this is my soulmate, but they're just unawakened, well, it's their free will to stay there and to remain there. So this person, you have to give this person their space, their free will to choose and make their own choices to contact you. Otherwise, you continue to push them and keep them in this unawakened state. In the meantime, you focus on you and you focus on your abundance. And if your twin flame stays unawakened and chooses the free will to stay unawakened, you will receive a soulmate who is matching your energy. But I do feel like your unawakened twin is hesitating because of past heartbreak. Maybe there's a deep mistrust from this past heartbreak of this person, and they're afraid to move forward with you. This is why they retreat. This is why they ignore, because they've had this past heartbreak and they don't really know how to move past that yet. All right. I'm just going to get a few more cards to see if any other signs show up before we close out. Patience, communication is coming. For those of you, like I said, who are dealing with an unawakened twin, oh my God, that's way too many. Come on. This person will awaken in their own time, and if they do not, then you will receive a soulmate connection. Someone that's you're going to feel deeply connected to. And for those of you who want to wait for the twin flame, then, that's your prerogative. You shouldn't wait for anybody, You should continue to do you and just allow this person the time and space. Look at this. This card came up for the collective. So did this one. I feel like it's the whole, no. These two came out. Relationship and change. 7th house and Uranus. I think for those of you who have been single, you're about to be in a relationship. Something's about to change. For those of you who maybe have been in a relationship or about to be single, something's about to change. This, Uranus is an unexpected change. And I think for the majority of you, this is about an unexpected change in relationship, going into a relationship. You're going towards a commitment. You're going towards a marriage. You're going towards a reconciliation. You're going towards a happily ever after, a solid foundation, a partnership, a relationship. And for some of you guys could be Scorpio out there, or there's a need to investigate something, and solar flares activate. This connection could be, it could be activated. 8th house mystery, Pluto. This is Scorpio. Look at that. So Scorpio in the 8th house, this is the same kind of vibe. Like this is Scorpio is also the sign of death and rebirth, transformation, the phoenix rising. So something could, literally be restructured with the judgment. This is something being reborn, okay? Resurrected from ashes to life, to flames. Ooh, okay. 11th house, friends. Maybe this is a friend. Maybe the relationship that you'll be building is a friend, or maybe this is a friend that turns into a marriage, a partnership, a long-term soulmate love. Friendship, the 11th house is also the house of the Aquarius. So you could have Aquarius in your chart, or you could be dealing with an Aquarius, as we saw that there could be 2 air signs involved here. And then we have Jupiter return. Some of you guys could be going through your Jupiter return benefits. This is about, you guys are about to receive something very unexpected, and it is going to be very rewarding. Jupiter brings rewards. Jupiter brings luck. Jupiter brings love, abundance, financial abundance, soulmate abundance. Oh man, I feel like I need to read from something here and then we'll close out. Okay. I was trying to keep them short, but you know how that goes with me if you are familiar with my readings. So it says, okay. For the relationship card here, it says, nurture your relationships rather than test them. Consider each partnership to be a tree you plant. That seed the Ace of Pentacles is the seed that's planting the tree. That seed may have been planted in the 5th house with an idea or a twinkle in the eye. Now you have a sapling with potential. Don't construct a tree house on a sapling. It can't yet bear the weight. Instead of crushing it with expectations, nurture and protect it. In any relationship, there are 3 involved: you, your partner, and that tree, the relationship itself. All have needs that must be honored equally. Make compromise for the sake of the relationship, not necessarily for the other person. Nurture that sapling, keep it safe from predators, and nourish its roots until it becomes a tree strong enough to lean on. I also want to point out the 10 of Pentacles is a tree. A bouquet of flowers, a tree. Clarify your expectations with curiosity and flexibility. If you are offered a business partnership, read the fine print. Unpack your baggage, the cultural assumptions and family patterns that inform your concept of partnership. Move past who is right and who is wrong and develop a fresh understanding. Partnership for work or love may look easier if you come from the same background, but the more diversity you bring to the table, the more resilient the relationship can be. Agree to contribute equally and celebrate your differences. The challenge here, maybe you are working in tandem in love or in business. It can be tempting to either give your power away to your partner or take over theirs. An unbalanced relationship can be unattainable. The gift is fertilize the ground. Look at this. Fertilize the ground, your partnership. You see from the ace, I'm sorry, I just saw this. From the ace, you plant the seed. The tree grows. You guys, you are about to blossom into a beautiful relationship. This, wherever it is, when you come to this reading, wherever you are, I don't care if it looks hopeless or not, as we saw the star card come up somewhere. It may look hopeless. Wherever you're at when you come to this reading, it doesn't matter where you're at, whether you're at the planting of the seed. And remember, when the seed is planted, it's in the dark. You may not see a damn thing from where this little sapling goes into the ground, but look where it ends up. A full-blown, beautiful tree surrounded by love, surrounded by support. You guys grow this relationship into a beautiful, blossoming tree together, from sapling to full-blown, abundant tree. This is your relationship. How beautiful. Fertilize the ground, your partnership. Feed your partner with romantic moments and fair and honorable arrangements. When you are fascinated by the spirit of another, they become fascinated with you. This is it, the fascination between lovers, soulmates. A beautiful partnership is blossoming here. I don't care where you're at when you come to this reading. Like I said, whether it looks like they're ignoring you and they've ghosted you, or you guys are actually together, wherever you're at, it's blossoming and growing, whether they're unawakened or not. It's blossoming and growing. It's going from the sapling to the full-blown tree. But you have to nurture it. You have to nurture this growth, because it doesn't go from this to this without the proper care, without the proper nourishment, okay? And it has to come from both sides. It has to come from both sides. All right. Surprise or be surprised. You see, there's a surprise coming. Be ready to shift gears. It's time to experiment and try a fresh approach or a new road entirely. If your life were a garden, you guys might be growing a garden together. You guys might be growing, like literally, like farming, agriculture, permaculture type of things. Maybe you guys are actually doing growing and like a community and gonna be gardening and shit and growing trees and planting trees. Oh my gosh. If your life were a garden, now would be the time to scatter handfuls of diverse seeds. Water them all, see what grows robustly, and weed the rest later. Urgent anxiety can be a symptom of Uranian restlessness, so rather than just flailing about, look for the root cause and ask what change would actually resolve the problem. What looks like a disaster may bring a wild opportunity. You see? Like I said, doesn't matter where you're at. It may look like you're being ignored. It may look like it's over. It may look like you've been ghosted, but that's not it's like your eyes deceive you. You are about to be surprised. If you are thrown a sudden or shocking change, assume that you are being tossed out of the nest into a potentially heroic journey. Chaos can be an important catalyst, an unnerving moment caught between forms. The discomfort allows and propels you to transform, become your most authentic, eccentric self. You are just what is needed. Uranus also encourages technical upgrades and a cutting-edge approach, whether that means acquiring new equipment or new skills. The challenge here, Uranus electrifies. It may feel like your finger is stuck in an electrical socket. That's happened to me before a couple times. You are anxious to change, but you can spin your wheels until you shift into the new gear. Excuse me. The gift, prepare for an evolutionary leap. Shocking circumstances can force you to engage gifts you didn't know you had and help you transform. You are not those external attributes in transformation. You will not dissolve. A caterpillar is still internally the same creature once it becomes a butterfly. I love that. All right, I'm going to read from this book, and then we're going to close out. I'm sorry, I don't have time to read all of them, you guys. I wish I could. I'd stay here all day. So the 11th house, it says, when this card turns up in a reading, the focus is on friends, what groups you belong to, and who you associate with. To achieve your objectives, pooling your resources with those of others may be necessary. There will be changes in your friendships and associations, or possibly you may be able to achieve an important goal or desire based upon who you know. You know, it's quite interesting because Uranus and the 11th house are also very tied together, and this is change. Surprises, change. This surprise could potentially change everything for the both of you. You know, it could change everything. There will be changes in your friendships and associations, or possibly you may be able to achieve an important goal or desire based upon who you know. It represents a collective creativity. A collective creativity. I'm feeling huge community vibes here, okay? A friend may have the very information you need to further advance your cause and goal, or it could be through the friendship of lovers or spouses that will allow you to attain your dream. This means you are to hook up with the right people at the correct time. Now it is all about the people you know and what organizations you associate with. Even though it's a fortuitous time to join a class, a club, a society, or a group, it is also important to be a standout. Others will support your individuality. Sometimes this card indicates the sudden appearance or disappearance of an old friend. We saw the Six of Cups and the Judgment card. Sometimes, the 11th house is also the house of stepchildren or children who belong to your lover. So maybe you or your person has a child that will be added to this, it will become like a stepchild or something. Issues involving such children may arise. Look to surrounding cards for the meaning of the issue. The appearance of the 11th house card means the collective, those who support you as friends, but can sometimes indicate open enemies and rivals. It could just be a spirited competition between you and another, bringing out the best in both of you. But in the end, what works out is what works best for all. So it is not a good time to serve your needs only. It is a time to be a comrade and give consideration to friends. Jupiter returns. It says, the Jupiter return card implies good fortune and prosperity in many areas, not just financial or material. Dreams manifest into reality at this time. Gifts flow easily. It is also a time to be aware of how you approach matters of your own spirituality, faith, and destiny. There is a rapidness to Jupiter, so it's important to grab a hold of anything that surfaces. So don't let go. Investigate. We saw that here. Investigate the possibilities this might bring. It is not a good time to get carried away, though. It is always important with Jupiter to keep a clear head. Jupiter, named for the Roman god or Jove, as he is also named, is a jovial planet, open-hearted, optimistic, and flirtatious. The god Jove brings a multitude of blessings, while the planet Jupiter is the Santa Claus of the planets. The Jupiter return is like Christmas Eve, you see, bringing in many gifts. This card marks a stage when you are to receive opportunities and then rewards. This is the time many areas of your life begin to bear fruit. The only negative on this card is that it's not a good time to indulge or become reckless with anything. It can indicate too much of a good thing, or of being overly confident things will work out on their own. But like the Saturn return, only hard work with perseverance will bring the payoffs. It is time to take a broader reach and to show gratitude, see the possibilities, trust in your fortune, and give thanks to the gods. Making light of a situation and realizing it's not as bad as it seems is the best approach. In fact, something will be rescued from the darkness. You see, like I said, it may look kind of glim. It may look kind of dark and a little mysterious, and like you don't know where it's going to go, and like it might look like it's not going anywhere, and I feel like it's going to be resurrected from the dark, and literally like that, it changes and it evolves into this beautiful phoenix, okay? This is you and your person. From darkness to light. New experiences trigger a desire for travel and inner development. Communications with angels and higher spirits are more possible now. Higher education calls you. Publishing your ideas or bringing them before the public are a probability. Relax, let go of control, and allow things to unfold. Be wise and pay attention. Don't take your eyes off the prize. You are in a kingly or queenly place right now. This is you and your person, kingly and queenly, okay? Whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. Bigger goals and plans now rule your life. Bigger goals and plans. This is something way bigger, okay? Royal. It is time to put laziness aside, 100%, this person, and buckle up and buckle down for some dramatic changes. Look at dramatic changes, Uranus. Mostly positive, all positive, okay? Great fortune is ahead of you, so don't back away from it. Great fortunes, we saw the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Don't back away from it and proceed from the dream in an outward way. Love and romance takes on a sweetness, a sense of freedom where you can be who you are with the addition of acceptance and generosity. You may attract many potential lovers at this time, so choose wisely or the relationship could be short-lived. And also be careful of indulging in too much to eat or drink. So in short, love others with grace and patience. Know that generosity is its own reward. Keep the expansive energy of Jupiter flowing, but with the discernment. And in answer to your question, yes, but only if you are wise in your choices. So you got a yes and a no. So some of you guys, there's a person out there who is a no. And for some of you, there's a person out there who's a yes. Choose wisely. It may not be the one that you're thinking. It could be the one that looks grim. But that's not for all of you, okay? So I will pull one more card from the Moonology deck. And then we're closing. What do you need to release? The end of tough cycles approaches. All right, y'all. If this reading resonated with you, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and let me know if it did. Until next time, love and light.